rise and shine. All right, so it's February 27th, Jupiter Day, Thursday, and the moon is at 7:58 a.m. 2 degrees and 31 minutes of Pisces. We're in a semi-sextile energy to Pluto and Aquarius. All right, we will be looking at the 3rd degree of both Aquarius and Pisces and Sabian symbols. Right now, we're at the planetary hour of Mars, which is in the sign of Cancer. All right, let's take a look real quick. The third degree of Aquarius. The refusal to accept the unacceptable. Certain of society's constraints and requirements are simply inappropriate for us, and we cannot and must not comply. Society tripping this morning, apparently. Whatever can endure on the inner planes withstands all that comes. This ability to face life head on and meet all things without buckling under is earned, not gifted. It inevitably requires that the individual must go against society and its norms and rules in order to find their own unique true path. And the 3rd degree of Pisces with this semi-sextile energy. A petrified forest, long-term reach of social movements. Imperfect though they are, records exist for millennia of social events that occurred not so long ago. It says what is important endures. So read between the lines to infer whatever cannot be fully known. If we look at historical or especially geological periods of time as individuals, typically we are rather unimpressive. And yet collectively we co-create our culture and participate in getting the culture to make its mark upon its time and place. Thousands of years later, there are still enough clues from which we can infer the essential aspects of ancient cultures. This shows that it is impossible completely to destroy the effects of something that has once had life. So it's kind of like in reference to a petrified tree trunk that lies broken on a deserted sand, or a deserted land, should I say. All right, it speaks about the necessary energy to survive. All right, survival. So standing firm or projecting forward. It says, do we fear or do we trust? I don't know, something about defiance this morning as well. It says, unless we create our own loyalties, the future appears shallow and pointless. So planetary hour of Mars, it can be a little direct, okay? Just a little direct. Looks like the universe is testing us this morning here. All right, let's see what's going on, you guys. I'm going to pull runes this morning. Welcome in, you guys. This up. So that's what we're doing, huh? The refusal to accept the unacceptable. Okay. Welcome in. Crazy. Simply inappropriate for us, and we cannot and must not comply. Period. So Aquarius, there's this energy here with this semi-sextile to Pluto that wants the energy of protection and or a shield. All right. There's a need to guard away from or shield away from evil spirits, and for those that are in connection to higher power and the awakening life. You fucking devils. Crazy. So Anzus comes flying out here. This is Leo Virgo energy, speaking about the need to reveal a message or insight. All right, some sort of communication. It's either through signal, inspiration, enthusiasm, speech, or your vision. The power of your words, the blessings that come in, or the need to take advice. All right, and then we've got Sagittarius and Capricorn energy here with Jira. The results of earlier efforts that are realized, a time of peace and happiness, fruitful season. It can have a breakthrough of stagnancy and or the hope and expectation of peace and prosperity in your life. All right, so there's protection and shielding your energy from evil spirits or the need to shelter oneself and or others. All right, the need to reveal a message or communicate what's happening. All right, the power of words and the naming of your blessings and the need to take advice as well. And then the expectation of peace and prosperity in the near future. All right, due to the results of your earlier efforts. We have inherited property and or possession of a house, a home, or what is truly important to one, group order and or group prosperity with Othala on the bottom of the deck. If there was some sort of delay or restriction, because now these is what came out yesterday in the rooms, it looks like there is no longer a delay, but there is a need for protection. All right. There could be a new home coming through overall with Othala being on the bottom of the deck. So Algiz is the 15th rune, and Zeus is the 4th rune, coming out as a challenge, the 12th rune in the near future with Jira. And then we've got Othala, which is the 24th rune on the bottom of the deck. Let me look these guys up. All right, we're going to start off with, what was it, Algiz? All right, so this is Aquarius's energy. It says, Algiz is a powerful defender that can help protect you from potential threats. It's a reminder to stay alert and vigilant, but also a sign of good fortune. Let its presence encourage you to raise your consciousness and become aware of any dangers that may be lurking in the shadows. Algiz is more than just a warning. It's an invitation to seek safety and higher knowledge. It's a call to action to be aware of what's happening around you and be prepared for anything that may come your way. Embrace the power of Algiz and use it to your advantage to ensure your safety as well as your prosperity. All right. And Zeus as the challenge. So Anzu says it's a powerful rune that is linked to the gods or our ancestors, specifically Odin. It says it symbolizes two of the most valuable gifts given to a human by the gods. All right, that is either the breath of life and or the power of your thoughts. So with this rune comes the reminder to be mindful of our words and to be conscious of the impact of our speech. So what you say is what you manifest, pretty much. And Zeus is the rune of communication. It urges us to take a deep breath before we speak and to listen just as much as we talk. It is a reminder to consider the power of the spoken word and to use our words wisely. Jira, 12th rune. Jira symbolizes the annual cycle of renewal when the longest night is replaced by a gradual return of light. It is the gentler transformation than dagas, which symbolizes the daily cycle. And all right, so it says here, Jira symbolizes the annual cycle of renewal when the longest night is replaced by a gradual return of light. It is a gentler transformation than dagas, which symbolizes the daily cycle and serves as a reminder of the rewards that come with hard work. It is the time to reap what we have sown and embrace a brand new beginning. Okay, now Jira. Okay, that was Jira. Othala. Which one is this? The 24th rune. Let's take a look. All right, Othala is more than a birthright. It is a source of connection to our past, an inheritance that is part of who we are. It is a collection of material and spiritual gifts that each of us is born with, providing us with the tools to build and shape our lives. Othala represents our home, our sense of belonging, and our community. It is a reminder of the strength and resilience that we carry within us, the legacy that will be passed down to the future generation. It says Othala is our identity and a reminder of our shared journey as a people. All right, so again, group prosperity, group order, all right, and what is truly important to one, whether that be your community, your home, your environment, whatever. All right, let's get into it. Why is there a need for protection this morning here? I mean, obviously, I just told you why. The transits are going crazy. That's exactly what this is. It's the semi-sextile energy over to Pluto and Aquarius from the moon in Pisces. Today is new moon in Pisces day, if you guys didn't know. But that's not happening until later on this afternoon. We'll do a reading for that later on, specifically in that energy. It's happening at 7:45 p.m. tonight at 9 degrees and 40 minutes. Who's this flying out my deck? The Page of Wands. There could be a message coming through. Maybe there is the need to take advice right now. All right. Nine of Swords. There's this energy of fear. Okay. That could be it. All right. Like, listen to your intuition. Like, what is it telling you here? Something about the need to face your fears. It's crazy. All right. The Chariot is on the bottom of the deck. All right, so again, there's the power of words right now. If there's a message that's trying to come through, all right, it's all about you having to protect yourself or shield yourself, should I say. Two of Swords. There's a need to shield yourself from dealing with fears here. We got the Six of Pentacles coming out here. There's something about from now, while the moon is in Pisces, to when the moon is in Taurus. This is the moon in Taurus energy. I'm also seeing the moon in Libra as well, coming out back to back. There's like, for me, when I see these two cards come out together, it's a heavy Venus energy in the vibe. I don't know what just went on with my throat chakra, but it's like something wants to cut off. Weird. Interesting. Two of Swords, Six of Coins. Once again, moon in Libra, moon in Taurus. Both ruled by Venus. All right, there's something about the need for balance here. It could be in the way that you communicate. Something about fear. There's the need of support as well here with the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Three of Cups. And the Death card with the World. I don't know. Maybe there's the celebration of something coming to an end here. The World card and the Death card could definitely both be endings. In connection to the Three of Cups, that's like a Mercury and Cancer energy. So it kind of connects with someone's intuition. All right, so if your intuition is on point and you're like your intuition is telling you something is out of balance or needs balance, or the way that you speak your words out or something like that, all right, there's a need to like face your fears with this to get a specific message across. Page of Wands. All right, so yes, in today's vibe, you definitely want to protect your energy. I mean, the 3rd degree at Aquarius is nothing to play with. All right. Obviously, it speaks about the need to defend yourself. All right. So that definitely goes with this energy of like the protective urge to want to defend either yourself or someone else. All right. It could be like you're trying to guard someone or protect someone here. Let's see what's going on. The only major here is Scorpio's energy with the Death card. All right. And the only thing happening in Scorpio right now is going to be Vesta. All right. And Vesta being the rune that is connected to spirituality, what sparks you up from within, what's your passions. All right. And because the moon is in Pisces, we're going to have a trine over to that specific Vesta transit, which right now in the sign of Scorpio, it is at What's today's date? The 27th. It's at 16 degrees and 33 minutes today. That's this energy. So we're nowhere near that energy. It'll be probably like later on tonight or a little past midnight if the, new moon is happening at 10 degrees, technically. All right, let's see what's going on here. The Queen of Coins is coming out. What about it? It's kind of giving like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The World. I don't know. There could be like the connection to a mother figure or the connection to resources or your values or something like that. I don't know if it's supposed to come to an end, but the World card is here with the Death card once again. All right, so we got the Queen of Coins and we got the Queen of Swords out here. Down at the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. What about it? I guess whatever you're doing here or whatever you're collaborating with or whoever you're collaborating with, for some reason you're in the public eye. All right, it could be seen that you're having some sort of public recognition, achievement, or something like that. Like you're not afraid to speak up, but you're also not afraid of being in this energy of nurturing, protecting, and you know what I mean? It kind of gives like a shift to the vibe. Something like that. All right. I'm seeing the Page of Cups with Temperance and the Seven of Wands. There's definitely this energy of like the need to stand ground, to protect, to defend. Also, to have patience and balance and focus on the healing here with the Page of Cups. So it started off with the Page of Wands, the need to get a message across. The Page of Cups could be like you remaining open-heartedly, like emotionally available for whatever reason. All right. And being able to see past the fears before reacting in a situation. All right. But there's something in connection here. I see it heavy with Venus's energy. And I'm also seeing that it includes some sort of like celebration of either a transformation. All right. Or it is that your intuition is heightened where you're meant to get a message across. All right. Like you've been awakened pretty much. And that's what this is. Like you're connected to the gods or a higher life. Okay. Let's get into Anzus, which is, once again, Leo Virgo energy. There's not much going on there besides the South Node in Virgo. All right, so this could be like a natural gift that you have is to reveal a specific message that you have insight about and you're meant to communicate it. Maybe you're receiving the signals or your true, vision is to speak it out, the power of your words. All right, what you speak is what manifests. So if it's something that you know to be true and you're getting, some sort of energy, the need to protect yourself here, all right, is what your higher power is telling you to do, then your response is to put it out there, to put the word out there or something like that. Seven of Cups is like you have the secret formula or something here. Okay. I don't know why I just heard like SpongeBob's secret formula. The Two of Cups. So I'm counting 10 cups overall is what I just pulled. 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups. That's 10 cups. All right, so if it's 10 cups, this can be in connection to anything that emotionally fulfills you. It could be that you're in connection to, a spiritual union. It could be that you need to protect, your family, those that you love the most. The 7 of Wands is coming right back out. There's a need for you to defend and or protect, all right now. And be in the energy of focus on love, obviously. All right. So once again, it's bringing me back to Pisces at the 3rd degree. It's like standing firm, or are you projecting forward? Like, do you fear or do you trust? All right. So if you're in the energy of protection and you're in connection to higher power, there's no need for you to go and do anything crazy. It's just a matter of defending those that you love, defending your spiritual union, defending your community of people. Something about that. All right. It's like you have the ability to read between the lines. For those that don't understand, it's like you understand what fully cannot be known. It's just your intuition is telling you, go protect yourself. All right, so look at that. It's coming right back out with what I called 10 cups. That's what I counted here. There's something about something secretive, something about you having the ability to tap into your intuition and understand what the spiritual union is trying to tell you to go defend yourself and or those that you love. 10 of cups. Those that you feel emotionally attached to here. So this could be a true, you know, blessing for you that you have the ability to do this. The Three of Wands is here. I don't know, there's something about like waiting for your ships to come in, or it could be that this is a specific way of you just having understanding of not being afraid, all right? Because this is the Sun in Aries energy. It's very assertive. You're not afraid to take action or be the one to stand up and say something. You see what I'm saying? Let's see. Four of Wands. From the Three of Wands to the Four of Wands. There's a need for you to continue to make progress. All right, when it comes to connection with your community of people, with you being committed to the person that you are, you know, committed to a marriage, or the need to protect your home or your environment once again. All right. The High Priestess. It's due to the gifts that you have here. Yeah. High Priestess to the Hermit. I'm seeing the opposition of Virgo and Pisces. Once again, we were speaking about and Zeus being associated to Virgo, and where the South Node is, you have a natural gift and where you can utilize that ability here with the Moon and Pisces High Priestess energy for you to protect. All right. Like, that's just what it is. It helps you get past any type of karmic challenges or any past life issues, or you have the ability to defend, all right, by utilizing your emotional skills, your intuition. Your subconscious is telling you something, you feel it, you know it, all right. You utilize the power of your words, like, God, me and my family are protected, that type of thing. Okay. Nine of Coins is the energy of Venus in Virgo. All right, so normally, I always refer back to my Oracle of the Radiant Sun when I'm reading out these signs, and that speaks about this, the energy of discrimination. All right, because you have the ability to tap in and understand what's going on around you, it can be seen as you being favored from, you know, your specific community of people and who you work with or who you surround yourself by. All right, because Virgo seems to be in connection to the sixth house. It's those that you are in connection with being of service to. Okay. It can come through on your day-to-day routines, that type of thing. So maybe this is, again, the way that you defend yourself. You protect your energy, those people around you on a daily basis, all right, due to the knowledge that you have about something, the gift that you have from past life, the way that you've had the ability to go within and really search within yourself to understand, this is what I protect, this is who I love, this is my community of people, my family, whatever. All right, but there's a very big deal here with something coming to an end and you being able to see past the fears. All right, knowing that you're supported and you're protected by the divine. Let's get into Jira, which is the result of your earlier efforts that are finally realized. There's this energy of peace and happiness. It's a fruitful season. So if you've been waiting for your ships to come in, it's here, or it's coming, it's on its way. It might have been a challenge. There could have been some sort of delay or restriction once again, as I was looking at under this Othala card speaking about the inherited property or what's important to one within one's community, being that there was some sort of restriction there. It could be that prosperity and peace is on its way, all right, in the near future. Let's see. This is you having like some sort of breakthrough once again with some sort of stagnancy. And it could be legit connected to the fear that you have. All right. So there's the Queen of Cups. We got 3 out of the 4 queens here. Who's missing? The Queen of Wands. All right. So Queen of Cups, you have some sort of like gift here. All right. You've had a breakthrough here when it comes to peace, prosperity, nurturing, abundance. All right. There's a need for you being kind and gentle and diligent here as well with all this feminine energy. Ace of Cups. All right. So again, it kind of gives this energy of peace and prosperity and abundance within the emotional sense, first of all. Hierophant is here. All right, it's for your community of people. All right, this could be within, you know, your spiritual connections. We got the High Priestess and the Hierophant out here, obviously the highest counterpart in tarot. The Nine of Wands, there's a spiritual protection around you at this time. There's no need for you to fear. All right, you may be seen as like someone in a position of high authority here when it comes to the need to defend and or protect, all right, one's community. The Lovers here. I like this. Yeah. All right. I'm seeing the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups here. It's either you defending, you know, your people, or you defending your partner, that whoever you're in connection with in love, or like your actual lover. It's interesting because I'm seeing the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. These are all cards that speak about either missing out on opportunities, feeling rejected, feeling that there's some sort of discontent energies around you emotionally. Three of Swords would be like separation, heartbreak, or loss. All right. It could also speak about the need to be devoted to someone here. Eight of Cups is a sense of loss. It's where you emotionally are withdrawn. So I wonder why this is all coming out with the need to defend and or protect, obviously surrounded by the Nine of Wands. With the Hierophant, it's like your community of people. You having a boundary up in order to protect your emotional sense, your nurturing qualities, your maternal instincts that you have, that's heightening the energy of your intuition here in connection to a specific lover. Or it could just be that that's your choice, all right? The Lovers can also be seen as a choice card. What is this? The Ace of Coins. This could be the reason why you're in connection to brand new beginnings. Ace of Cups, Ace of Coins. So it's, again, it's due to your earlier efforts that are realized. Maybe you were seen as like the wounded warrior in connection to your specific, let's just say, community of people. Hierophant energy would be like a spiritual community. All right. The Lovers, you're in connection with, you know, a union here. Seven of Coins, Ten of Coins, Eight of Coins. It has to do with your work, your family, what's overall protected. All right. Due to your earlier efforts, this will be like Saturn's energy. So your determination, your perseverance overall should be connected to nothing but abundance from here on out. It's the results of your earlier efforts that are realized. And you're going to have some sort of breakthrough with stagnancy when it comes in with work. Eight of Pentacles. So it kind of gives how your emotional sense is connected to your overall prosperity and abundance, which can definitely bring in a sense of peace after not so much peace. Four of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, just kind of shows me how you were probably burdened. Okay, carrying lots of responsibilities, workload, whatever. But the message that's coming across is that now is a brand new beginning. As we started off at first with the Death card and the World card, here we have the Fool. All right, so this is part of like your new journey. And it's because you have experienced some sort of delays, you're now receiving some sort of inherited property and or group prosperity. Okay, which can come through, obviously, a home, your environment of people, whoever. Let me just get a couple cards on Othala and we'll move on. So I do feel an Empress energy out here. All right. I see Judgment. So it's typically Pluto's energy where the semi-sextile energy is happening with the moon. Judgment will be part of your awakening. All right. So that would be Algi's energy on the bottom there, speaking about awakening. It's kind of like your guides are calling you in. All right. You are part of this ascension period here. And you have actually lots of knowledge about it with the Page of Swords. All right, yeah, there's the Queen of Wands. I was definitely giving like an Empress energy. You got the Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords out here, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands now. All right, so there's this Empress energy here. I don't know, I guess you're a healer with the Four of Swords. Like, although you've experienced this Three of Sword energy, heartbreak, loss, separation, devotion, as we were speaking earlier about Vesta, is all about sacrificing devotion towards your spirituality and what sparks you up from within. You have the truth of a situation here, Ace of Swords. All right, so you're able to share that information, whatever it is, with others, your community of people. and focus on the healer. Yeah, I don't feel like you're not to be fucked with. You got a lot of strength, courage, determination. All right, you're brave. It's kind of what the strength card gives me. And that was in connection to the message that you have to bring across here. We were speaking about Zeus being in connection to Leo Virgo energy. And how Virgo right now is where the South Node is. You have that natural gift. Okay. Of whatever you speak comes to manifest. All right. So once again, me and my family, me and my community are protected. All right. That kind of energy. Two of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Four of Coins. There's a lot of movement happening here. Two of Wands could be like planning to move. All right. Could be the need to take action. It could be very assertive type of energy. It's Aries. Six of Swords, Mercury, and Aquarius can be like moving on, transitioning. There's a focus of moving into calmer shores now, understanding that you are protected in the sense of whatever you do, however you get that message across. Mercury and Aquarius is in a very original, innovative way where it's like Aquarians are normally the humanitarians that come in and protect and defend, right? Aquarian energy here with algaes. Because you have some sort of awakening, and it's possibly through your knowledge and wisdom. Obviously, Aquarius's energy is just exactly that. But it's coming out with the Sun in Capricorn here. So it has to do with your goals, your achievements, or whatever you do for a career. All right. Temperance. You're seen as a healer. It's just the way it's coming through in the reading, you guys. I mean, I'm not making it up. Who do I have here? Once again, I got Saturn, I got Jupiter with the World and the Wheel of Fortune. All fixed signs are here. So Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo. Heavy on Scorpio's energy over here with the Death card. I'm seeing, I know Gemini's here with the Lovers. We got Taurus here with the Hierophant, High Priestess, and the Hermit. This is Virgo and Pisces in opposition. Obviously, we're going to be seeing that energy overall with the South Node in opposition to everything that's going to be happening with this moon in Pisces, Sun in Pisces, Mercury in Pisces, Saturn, Neptune, North Node in Pisces with both asteroids, Sirius, as well as the Psyche in connection to your conscious, all right, mind. Who else is out here? Pluto's energy with Judgment, which again we spoke about being in the sign of Aquarius right now at the 3rd degree, and where you are, you know, what was it again? The energy of the refusal to accept the unacceptable. All right, simply inappropriate for us, and we cannot and must not comply to society's constraints. All right. So I feel like there's some sort of rebelliousness in the energy. If you are meant to protect and defend, you have to be the one to speak up. You have communication, say something. Don't be afraid and or be in the energy of fear. Okay? That's what the message is about. Let's move on. Well, that was a little deep. That was a little deep. I don't know. It's giving me an Empress energy through this whole reading. I didn't see not one king come out here. It's Queen energy. All right. So my queens out there. I have to get into the Astro and find out why this is all happening. I'm going to pull my Astro cards out. So story is, I'll give you the story why I continue to move forward here. This morning my daughter calls me and she's like, Mom, there's this guy. I guess he approached her and made her feel uncomfortable. Out of a specific group of people, he pointed her out. And she said that she didn't understand why he was speaking to her, because my daughter, normally she doesn't speak to anybody as she's waiting for the school bus. So she called her dad, and there was a need to defend. All right, I don't know, the Four of Wands wanted to be seen again, something about the home or the community. She felt that she needed protection from whoever this person was. So I was already texting her, but she called her dad. And her dad flew over there, like, ASAP. So there's something about, like, something shitty in the energy today. I guess the devil's trying it this morning, but my kids are protected. They're prayed over, so. Let's see. All right, let's see what's going on with the astro, you guys. Whoa. Chiron is here. Chiron is in the sign of Aries, so this could be in connection to someone's core wounds, the potential through pain, or something about vulnerability. So obviously, with the moon in Pisces, we'll always see as well like a semi-sextile over to Chiron in Aries, which I believe is still around the 20th degree. Take a look. Yeah, it's at 20 degrees and 31 minutes today. Chiron's energy of Aries, in which speaks about overwhelming power. It says measuring up to challenges, so to examine our strengths and weaknesses. You see what I'm saying? It's like somebody's trying to touch you in the energy. The hell was that? Cusp. So I guess if you're going through some sort of transition today, it could be in connection to your medium Koli. So this could be like your career, your divine life purpose, the direction that you're heading in life, obviously, and or your public image or your reputation. So there could be this energy of someone trying to test you or something like that. Like test your strengths or your weaknesses. And then once again, it's the need to defend or protect yourself, which is obviously, I feel like it's just such a temporary situation right now, and where this morning the energy is overall with the semi-sextile to Pluto and Aquarius, because Pluto's energy can be a bit extreme. It calls for some sort of like transformation or whatever, or you know, the need to face your fears or tap into like deep emotional feelings, because it does rule the 8th house, right? In the sign of Aquarius, it definitely is going to bring out a sense of rebelliousness, because Pluto is also associated with Mars. It wants action, right? Whoa, air energy here. There's something expansive or intellectual about it. I guess Pluto being in an air sign, it kind of comes through in the way of communication and the way that we speak, I guess, or the way that we understand something, or you know what I mean? It's a mental thing. Water. It's a mental and emotional thing. That's crazy the way this is coming through, because the same energy was in yesterday's vibes. So in this water energy is going to be heavy in the emotions today, because the moon is in Pisces. All right, we got Mars in Cancer, and then Vesta being in Scorpio. There's this spirituality thing going on in the water sign over in Scorpio, but that's not going to be up until later tonight, right? When it gets to the farther degree of 16 degrees. And then with Mars in Cancer right now, we are at 17 degrees. So anytime we're at a trine, it technically brings in something auspicious with the moon cycles, but it's just heavy in your emotional state is where this is all taking place. All right, heavy in the emotional state. Something about it should be like refreshing instead of being more so in this energy of mysterious. All right, maybe this is like the mind over emotion type of thing. Something should be like flowing easily in connection to this transition that you're going through here with the direction in your life. It's weird. All right, so this could be 7th house energy in connection to partnerships and where something requires balance. All right, when it comes to one-on-one relationships overall as well. It's in connection to your reputation heavily, because I'm seeing medium Koli in the 10th house here. It's almost the same difference. It's in connection to your public life. So the way that you present yourself out to the public, your reputation, all right? Do people want to build partnerships with, however, you know, there's this energy of, again, the need to protect yourself. If there seems to be some sort of overpowering energy. Once again, let's look back at Pluto and Aquarius. This is the need to refuse to accept the unacceptable. Like, that's not acceptable to me. And defending yourself and whatever that is. Keeping balance in, all right, when it comes to possibly even like your personal and career life. Something could be about that. I'm definitely seeing that here. Fourth house energy. That's interesting. I'm seeing all cardinal houses. The 4th, the 7th, the 10th. The only one that's missing is the first house. So this has to do with your family, your roots, your foundation, your partnerships, balancing out one-on-one relationships, your career, your public life, and your reputation. And air and water doesn't mix. It doesn't go together. But that's the energy right now. It's Pluto in Aquarius with the energy of the moon in Pisces in a semi-sextile. They don't flow together. Air goes with fire, water goes with earth. See what I'm saying? So there's a transition right now and where your direction is heading and your reputation being tested in the houses of home, career, and or partnerships or romantic relationships or whatever type of business contracts you have. It could just be on your day-to-day routine, all right? Those partnerships that you have on your day-to-day routines. That's interesting to me. All those cardinal houses coming out together. So something about the astrological points, okay, here. Heavy on the direction of your life purpose, medium coolly. We got Jupiter and we got first quarter moon energy here. So new moon in Pisces today. We got first quarter moon in Gemini by within a week. All right, so the fact that that first quarter moon is going to conjunct with with the planet of Jupiter being in the sign of Gemini, there's something about the energy gaining momentum or taking initiative on opportunities, all right, for growth and optimism. And Jupiter has a lot to do with connections of higher knowledge. It could have to do with like associations to spirituality. What else is this? This could be like specific belief systems or your philosophy in life or whatever it is. All right, there's a need for you to like expand, grow, and it's in connection to prosperity and abundance as well. All right. What am I feeling here with this? I don't know, I just saw opposition, but it like stopped me. Look at the cards going crazy. That's what I saw, opposition. So as we were just speaking about Virgo's energy in connection to the need for you to speak up. And I'm seeing South Node. So South Node being in Virgo in opposition to everything happening with the moon in Pisces right now. Once again, I'll run it back. It's the moon. It's the sun. Saturn, Neptune, North Node, Mercury. These are all transits that are in opposition. So this is some sort of confrontation that's going to take place in heavy mutable energies. This is what I'm seeing. Jupiter, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. However you want to look at that. But something is supposed to be in this energy of more flexible, adaptable, versatile, rather than it being so like stern. But for whatever reason, the cardinal houses are being pointed out, which are the astrological axis. These are the most significant to one's daily life. It's the house of self, home, partnerships, and or your career. Okay. And we got quincunx here. So there could be some sort of discord in the energy. I don't know, Taurus is on the bottom of the deck, Uranus and Taurus. Typically, the moon in Pisces will sextile to Uranus and Taurus. I don't know if that's happening today, but it probably is not going to happen till tomorrow. It's the 28th that transit takes place. All right, with the moon in Pisces, we'll then start seeing the conjunctions take place. It happens today with the sun. Tomorrow with Saturn. By the 1st of March, we'll see it conjunct with Neptune and with the North Node. All right, and I'm pretty sure with Mercury as well. I like this energy, I'm not going to lie. Today's vibes is pretty good. I mean, I'll give you guys the transits real quick and what's happening today. So Mercury is in sextile to Uranus and Taurus. All right, so Mercury being all about communication. Uranus bringing in, obviously, in Taurus's energy, it could be some sort of chaos. Something that requires change overall, because Mercury can be seen as change as well. All right, Uranus being in the sign of Taurus has a lot of connection to your stability. All right, whatever seems to be grounded at the time. And the moon being in a mutable sign, as I'm seeing mutable down at the bottom of the deck, once again, it's requiring for you to be more versatile, adaptable, flexible with the energies here. All right. The moon was in Aquarius up until, I think it was at 3:47 a.m. where we ingressed into Pisces. So we saw a semi-sextile energy to Neptune in Pisces with the moon in Aquarius. We had a sesquiquadrate energy to the Mars in Cancer transit. And then where we're doing this reading right now, we're in the semi-sextile energy to Pluto in Aquarius. So moving forward throughout the day, we have a semi-square to Chiron in Aries, which we spoke about earlier when we saw it, having a lot to do with core wounds. The conjunction to the sun, which is obviously your purpose. And then we have a semi-sextile energy to Venus in Aries, a quintile to Uranus in Taurus, and a square over to Jupiter in Gemini. All right, so from this new moon in Pisces to the first quarter moon in Gemini, I feel like the opportunity for growth and expansion is going to be taking place, and it could be bringing up some sort of quincunx energies as well. I'm not sure when the quincunxes are going to start. I can take a look. Normally, that's probably going to be with like the moon ingressing into like Aries. It will quincunx over to, what's that? The South Node in Virgo. All right. Let's take a look. What are the quincunx energies starting here? Right now, we're going to be in a lot of semi-square energies, sextiles, conjunctions, squares. One second. The quincunxes aren't going to happen until the full moon in Virgo. And that's an eclipse. Okay? So there's something here about where we are. I can't even speak. There's something here about the new moon in Pisces to the first quarter moon in Gemini to that full moon in Virgo. Once again, I said it was something about the mutable signs. All right. We're in a mutable moon cycle. You have to remain adaptable because the energies that we're working with right now are not compatible. We're with a lot of air and water energy. What the hell's going on here? I don't know. Okay. That's what it's given. So the very first conjunctions are going to be to the water signs, or the transits that are happening in the water signs. It's going to be to the North Node and to Neptune and Saturn as well. Okay. Why is that significant? Focus on these houses: home, partnerships, career. That's what it's asking for. Or that's what needs protection right now as we're heading back. I'm thinking of the runes once again. Why you need to protect right now. The energy. Pay attention. Read between the lines. What is your intuition trying to tell you about something? All right. Maybe there's going to be some sort of transition there in that specific area of your life. That shit hurt. All right. I haven't pulled from my Chinese 5 elements in a while, so let me just pull one and see. Where are we? Okay. We're good. So, this Chiron and Aries energy, and where your core wound, or you have, the potential to heal through pain. Weird, but the Sabian symbol, it says overwhelming power and 2 sides of aggression. It says measuring up to the challenge, so to examine our strengths and or weaknesses. So there could be a lot of like combative type of energy. It says the willpower, the willpower, or the will to power, is glorified as the primordial struggle for survival of the fittest, and the eagerness for fame and fortune. Yet the ring with 2 fighters can also be seen as the Tai Chi symbol, and the interplay between yang and yin. So this is in between the feminine and the masculine energies that are more so calling for balance, right? Each of the 2 types of energy wins in turn. Victory is always temporary in a dualistic world. All right. I don't know, you guys. Something about this is off. It really is off. Something about like aggression right now. So Pluto, let's just run back to Aquarius' energy. The refusal to accept the unacceptable and where Pluto is right now, heading towards the 3rd degree. All right. Refusing to comply with inappropriate authority. This Aries energy, speaking about overwhelming power and 2 sides of aggression. Where Uranus and Taurus is at this time right now, speaking about channeled aggression from the 23rd to the 24th degree. And where it speaks about during early stages of development, it remains crucial to establish your identity or self and or your tribe by fighting for it if needed. There's something about being challenged here and where these transits are taking place. Okay. So let's see what the Chinese 5 elements have for us here this morning. I feel like our emotions are all over the place overall because of all the transits. It's like 6 to 8 transits right now taking place in the sign of Pisces. The energy is sensitive. Let's see. The metal pig, partnership and collaboration is here. I don't know. I'm feeling like a Gemini energy with this. Something about like reflection work or something. And then nature is your healer. So there's something about needing healing energies right now. So the wood sheep and the metal pig. Ooh, I feel cold. 48. I was close. I was 1 page away. So partnership and collaboration. This is this card here. It says the metal pig pillar with yin metal over the pig's yin water reveals how our partnerships in love or business are a reflection of who we are. As one of the 10 spiritual pillars, the metal pig also indicates the work of the divine in our serendipitous interactions with current and future partners. We may feel a certain familiarity or instant connection, that flicker of recognition in the souls acknowledging each other's light and vibration. The pig, one of the 4 travel stars in Chinese metaphysics, is not without fears, but she can move quickly once the wheels of fate are set in motion. This card appears to help us make sense of changes in our partnerships, whether personal or professional. We attract partners who match our frequencies, which change as we evolve. Relationships feel faded when the frequencies align. Separations occur when our vibrations are no longer in harmony. And there comes a time for each partner to move on to the next step in their own unique path. When this happens, let them go and wish them well as the partnership has served its purpose. Check in with the heart whenever you can, considering partnering with someone for a project. Placing your fears aside, does the heart scream yes with excitement? Then go for it and enjoy the collaboration and energy exchange. There's no mere coincidence here. Pay attention to synchronicity and serendipity. The universe is always ever supportive in helping us meet the right people and the right group at the right time, at the right place. Trust in divine flow and open your heart to receive its guidance. The metal shows our most significant relationships as a reflection of our soul's journey. Consider how the lessons learned in your relationships have contributed to your growth. The pig signifies ever-changing circumstances. Surrender to the flow and embrace the process. All right, so this could be partnerships and collaboration, whether that be your personal relationships, business relationships, relationships within your community of people. If they no longer resonate with you, the energy is off. So listen to your intuition. What is it telling you? You should be a reflection of your person or whoever you're in collaboration with. Okay? Nature is your healer with 32 on the bottom of the deck. So this is the wood sheep. It says the pillar represents this harmony. With yin wood on top of the sheep is a controlling relationship. It may seem as if circumstances are outside of your control, but things are not always as they appear. Make room for flexibility, a yin wood quality in your schedule and your mindset, and step back to view your situation from a broader perspective. The nurturing sheep, a yin earth sign associated with Mother Earth, encourages us to tune into the quiet rhythm of peace and harmony with nature. So again, I was feeling like a very nurturing energy earlier with all the queens coming out. It's like an empress energy. This card is an invitation to seek refuge in nature, especially when you are in need of peace and calm. Turn a regular hike into a walking meditation or forest bathing by engaging your senses and awareness. Soak in the negative ions. Listen to the sounds of birds chirping. Feel the breeze. Breathe in the scent of leaves and wildflowers. It says, surrender your worries and anxiety to the soil beneath you and let Mother Earth take away your stress. Nature is the greatest healer and mood booster. Yin wood bends instead of breaking under pressure. Relax and soften up your stance whenever you feel tense. The sheep invites you to slow down from your busy life and search within for what the body needs. Something here about the need to return to your center. Heavy on the sheep energy. So normally, I would say the sheep and or what's associated to mountains. Us knowing that mountains are associated to the goat, right? It's Capricorn's energy. There's not much going on in Capricorn, but there's a need to ground yourself right now is what this is. All right. So this having a connection to do with your emotions as well as your mental is why we saw air and water come out. All right. So your emotions should be connected to your person intellectually as well. All right. And if you don't feel that and it's causing some sort of disharmony, then this is the reason why you need to go back and center yourself within the energy of the earth. Take a walk, listen to water, listen to the birds, touch the flowers, go hug a fucking tree, put your feet in the sand. I don't know. Do something, okay? It's like something about you needing to be in the flow of, your emotions right now. Whatever that means for you. I feel like you're meant to be a healer. Once again, the challenge was coming through. It's like, how do you get that communication across, though? Okay? So we did Astro, we did Chinese elements, we did tarot, we did runes this morning. Let's just tap into Moonology real quick and see if there's a message there, and then I'll get you guys a crystal and we'll move on. So today feels like an energy check-in of the emotional sense. All right. And the need to protect yourself. Waxing moon cycle is going to be of significance, and I'm seeing new moon in Leo as I split the deck. Let's see what's going on here. Step out of your comfort zone with the North Node. A personal issue reaches resolution with the full moon in Cancer here. So this could have connections to do with your home environment as Cancer rules the 4th house. We saw that in the Astro cards. Something about your personal life is going to come to resolution. So it's time to breathe out with disseminating moon. All right. Normally it happens right after a full moon in Virgo. After a full moon, which comes up this month in March in Virgo, which is an eclipse, actually. Speaking of eclipse. The full moon eclipse happens in Virgo. The new moon eclipse happens in Aries. All right. So speaking of cardinal houses, Aries was the only one that did not come out. That's the house of self. Okay. For whatever reason, this could be like a personal issue for yourself, and where it's okay to start breathing out. All right. 6th house energy, remaining in equilibrium within your mind, your body, your spirit, your daily routines, how you're being of service to other people, the amount of hard work you put in. All right. Whatever that is, it has a lot to do with the connection to your health overall as well. So it could be by the new moon in Aries, there's a heavy focus on shifting. All right. The perception about yourself. House of self. And again, not letting your past hold you back. South Node in Virgo. Full moon and South Node are going to conjunct. All right. At March 14th. Yeah. With the full moon in Virgo. It's all about not letting your past hold you back. And then new romantic cycles beginning. Personal issue reaching resolution. Whether that be your foundation, your home, your family. All right. The need to breathe out here. With the disseminating moon, meaning it's a time to like release, you know what I mean, from that full moon in Virgo, and where it will conjunct with not letting the past hold you back and focusing more so on bringing in romantic connections. After Virgo's energy is always Libra, right? So I'm seeing Cancer, Libra, Capricorn once again. 4th, 7th, and 10th houses as it came out in the astro earlier. It says personal issues reaching resolution, new romantic cycles beginning, and your hard work paying off. Big deal. All right. So I don't know why I'm going like this. I'm like clapping. For whatever reason, I'm like recognition. Okay. In these specific areas in your life. It's pretty good. I like the confirmation there. Okay. It's good, crystal. There could have been a lot of channeled aggression in those specific areas and where you needed protection or getting a message across specifically, all right, about certain areas that are in connection to your rewards, all right, your community of people, something about you being recognized for something. I legit started clapping for no reason. Like, what was that about? All right, so we got you place here. Wisdom from within, inner truth, aligning with divine intelligence, and trusting your own earned wisdom. At the bottom of the deck is lepidolite. I like this. Simplification, manageability, organization, one task at a time, the peace stone. So there's a lot of peace and prosperity in the energy today. And this is because you're going through some sort of transition. It's the stone of transition and where you're meant to stabilize the soul. Look at that. 2332 in opposition. It's an angel number. Let's look it up. That's so crazy. I love when that happens. 2332 angel number. Let's see what it means. It could be like a twin flame type of energy, as we saw with the five elements energy there. Okay, it says angel number 2332 can mean that it's time to start fresh, live your dreams, and grow up. It can mean that the universe is trying to connect you and help you achieve your goals. It says here, you're ready to start fresh in your life. It's time to pursue your dreams and ambitions. The universe is trying to connect with you. You need to mature and grow up because people will count on you. You should keep believing your angels. You are guided throughout your life journey. It says the energies of 2s and 3s bring in consciousness in the presence of your spirit guides and angels. The angels are watching you and they know that you need to be nudged in order for you to mature. The universe is trying to connect you with They're trying to connect with you and have a special message for you. You must recognize that there arrives a time in life when you have to be responsible for yourself as well as for others. All right. It says it's time, or the time has come for you to live your dreams. Receiving angels 2332 means that you are ready for a fresh start in your life. In numerology, it is symbolizing new beginnings. It says now is the opportunity to go after your dreams. Something in connection to your ambitions. Okay. Your ambitions. So 2s are associated to the moon in numerology, and 3 is associated to Jupiter. So that first quarter moon in Jupiter could be of significance and where your commitments are going to be tested when it comes to you going after your dreams. Maybe there is a push that you need there. Okay. So 2s are all about balance, and 3s are all about creativity. So maybe it's time for you to start creating as well. All right. Co-creating with the universe. All right. Going after your dreams, whatever that may be. All right, you guys. Let's see. 23 and 32. So it drew me to lepidolite immediately. It says lepidolite spirit appears to tell you to slow down and simplify, for you are having to turn your attention and your energy too many places, distracting yourself from the wisdom available to you. If you feel lost and overwhelmed, it's no wonder. Fortunately, lepidolite spirit is here to focus you, thinking about how satisfying it is to do one task from beginning to end with mindfulness, free of all noise that distracts you and keeps you from feeling a sense of completion. There is always more to do, but life becomes more manageable when you recognize that focusing or refocusing over and over again will only exhaust you and slow you down. Remain present, doing just one thing, and your courage, conviction, and confidence will return. All right, it says take one task at a time, and then it will be easier to hear the quiet voice of your intuition, which will guide you in prioritizing. What needs to get done will get done, and your life will be more manageable if you allow this crystal to lead. So, lepidolite is the go to stone for times of stress. It teaches us to slow down and care for ourselves. Although useful in meditation, this stone is just as effective placed in the bathtub while we soak, have a cup of tea, and or in the energy of relaxation. Let's take a look at Euclid. When you are distracted by all of the noise and stimulation that are part of our lives now, it can be hard to trust that you have what it takes to make the wise choices that you need to make. The appearance of Euclid spirit is a sign that valuable insights can be found through tapping into your intuitive intelligence. When it comes to knowing the truth, there is no substitute for lived experiences that have been recalled and examined. Through a process of alchemy, your experiences have generated wisdom that can guide you when you feel lost or confused. You know more than you think. Trust your inner wisdom, for it's guiding you by the conscious universe. You are learning that fear can distort your intuitive intelligence. So release any worry and tune in within. You have a vast library of knowledge available to you and wise, loving guidance that will help you and support you. Euclid is a powerful wind element stone that clears the energy of field densities and is quickly, easily felt in the upper chakras. It clears the mind and opens us up to intuitive guidance and new perspectives. With extreme clarity, it opens the chakras from throat to crown and makes it easy to understand and clearly communicate incoming intuitive messages. So that's going to be that whole like air and water energy. It's all about understanding something consciously as well as subconsciously and utilizing them both to be able to communicate what it is that's happening here. All right, that's the message today. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.